Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. The amazing Starco Gaming here, back with another Marvel Future Fight video. Guys, don't forget to hit the sub and like button if you enjoy the content, show your support to the channel, and make sure to enable the bell next to the subscribe button if you want to get notified when a new video is coming out or a live stream is happening. So guys, today we're gonna talk about my boy Mysterio. Mysterio just got a new uniform, and it is the best uniform of the update in my opinion, at least PvE wise. It's the most improved characters from this update in my personal opinion, guys. And this is based on the PvE content, not PvP. I don't do much PvP on my channel. Most of my review are based PvE on PvE content, guys. I just want to make that clear before you start arguing that some stuff is better because it's better in PvP. Well, I don't give a shit. I give a shit about PvE. That's what I like in this game, and in every game I never like PvP. I just wanted to make that clear, guys. So we're gonna talk about this guy, what it can do in World Boss Ultimate Shadowland, and we're gonna leave a note on Alliance Battle Extreme too. I'm pretty sure this guy can do solid in Alliance Battle Extreme. I was already able to do over 300,000 points without uniform in Alliance Battle Extreme with this guy, so I'm expecting him on Blast Supervillain to be able to do at least 500,000. Now we're gonna have to wait till Blast Villain Day to actually test it out, so in a couple days we're gonna make an Alliance Battle Extreme guide, but I'm pretty sure this guy is gonna be a good free-to-play option, farmer, biometric selector character option for either new players or people that do not have any tier 2 native or tier 3 character to do Alliance Battle Extreme Blast Villain. So that's my expectation for Alliance Battle Extreme with this guy. Now if we talk about Shadowland, I'm pretty sure this guy is going to be able to do Shadowland 70 plus with a decent build. With decent build, we talk either 200 damage proc on the regular custom gear, or a CTP of destruction, CTP of energy. I actually recommend a CTP of destruction on this guy, guys, if you have one laying around. I think that's the best with this big iframe. It will help him the best in both Shadowland and World Boss Ultimate. And if we talk about World Boss Ultimate, in this video we're gonna be clearing World Boss Ultimate stage 45. It's because I don't have the best custom gear. If I did have a very solid custom gear on this guy, I could do stage 50 plus pretty easy, and my raid level is around 335 if I'm not mistaken. So I'm not a top raid level in World Boss Ultimate, not like a beast mode that is raid level 499 and can actually achieve much higher stages than me because of that, for example. So me is pretty much the average raid level that most people have, so that give us a good idea of what you can actually do in game. And if you actually watch my video I released last week, my last look at Mysterio before he gets uniform, I think that was the title of the video. Well, we were able to do stage 40 a bunny mall with him, but the thing is that the strikers did pretty much 90% of the damage. Now on that stage 45 we did, Mysterio does most of the damage, so it's actually quite interesting. This damage we get from a 5th skill is ridiculous, guys. It is ridiculous. And even the 2nd skill actually add very strong damage, so it's very impressive how this guy got buffed. So before we jump into the gameplay section, guys, the gameplay, we're gonna have two sections. We're gonna have World Boss Ultimate Ebony Moss stage 45, and then we're gonna have story mode 13.1 on autoplay, so you can have a little idea of how it performs on autoplay, which is not very good in my personal opinion. So if you compare the autoplay from the story mission or what you could maybe do in Alien Conquest with that kind of autoplay, I don't think it's gonna be that good in Alien Conquest. But again, I'm not a PvP guy, so I cannot totally judge on that. So we're gonna take a quick look at the build. I'm gonna explain you a little bit my skill rotation, then we're gonna jump into the gameplay section, guys. So first, I'm at rank 107. Not a lot of people work on Mysterio, so I'm lucky to be that high, to be honest. If we go on the stat sheet, we have Max cooldown, maxing or defense 180% critical damage, 49% critical rate. 180% critical damage doesn't affect him that much if you think about Wall Boss Alliance Battle Extreme, because when you're gonna put Euless Claw with him, it's actually gonna be capped in critical damage. Then we have critical rate 49.92%. We have attack speed 129.92%. It's pretty similar here. 992 on both stats. That's pretty crazy. We have energy attack 27,583. Is actually pretty damn solid considering he does not have a leadership that give him a buff. The leadership he has is his 24% cooldown, so we have 40% extra cooldown here, but that's not the actual leadership I use when I play him. Obviously, if we look at the gear, a gear 20 because it's still level 60, we have a mix of energy attack, critical rate, HP, and your defense. Why I don't put critical damage here again, guys, and it is because when I'm going to test him for Alliance Battle Extreme, which is going to be the main game mode, I want to really test him. We're going to have Euless Claw that gives I think it's 30% critical damage to all allies, so that's just going to take care of that critical damage right there. If we look at the ESO set, we have Hawkeye's ESO set, set bonus stage 7 in effect, so we get 8.5% all attack critical rate critical damage and 8.1% dodge and cooldown duration. We have activation rate 12% chance when attacking plus 22% increase of all attack for 20 seconds with a cooldown time of 59 seconds. If we look at the custom gear, that's what I was talking about earlier, guys. Yes, we get critical damage custom gear here, but the increased damage proc is only 140%. So with a much better custom gear like a double mind damage plus proc or a CTP of destruction, CTP of energy, it will do a lot more damage, guys. That is for sure. If we look at his uniform is where he gets most of his bonus, guys. For one thing here, 50% increase of all attacks. That is freaking nuts. 50% increase of all attack. That's where it gets his major buff. It is ridiculous. And if you look at the skill changes here, now we get accumulated damage from the 5th skill. It's based on the damage taken here. The 4th skill is still the same pretty much, not big change. The 3rd skill will summons adds and will give him immunity to all damage for 3 seconds. The 2nd skill will give you guards against it and will actually heal you for 15% of your max HP, which is actually a huge help on this guy. And the 1st skill, not much. So the 3 important skill here, guys, are 4, because that's gonna help you a little bit, like the Thanos 4th skill is gonna do a little bit of damage from the sky, and that'll help you trigger your proc for your 5th skill. Then you have your proc on your 5th skill, and then 2nd skill is a filler, 3rd skill is a filler. Those 2 skills are good fillers. Don't really use the 1st skill unless I need an iframe to get out something or something like that, to be honest. And that's pretty much it with the skill rotation. If we take a quicker look, a better look here, you can see he has increased mind damage for the tier 2 passive, 15% attack, 15% defense, speed 10%. His minion does more damage, has more HP, and lasts longer. Tier 1 passive, chance when attacking, apply to enemy signs for 3 seconds, actually good for Shadow Land, but not much than that. And his leadership is total crap. 24% decreased kill cooldown is total trash. So that pretty much covered the skills, guys. It's really 4 cancel, 5 proc, then I do 3 to go, you know, give me the immunity to all damage. Then I go 2nd skill to turn around, and you can actually move around when you're using that 2nd skill. By the way, guys, you can do whatever you want on the map while you're using that 2nd skill, so it's very useful to do extra damage while running around. So it's a lot of damage. So that's pretty much the rotation for this guy. He is pretty strong in Wall Boss Ultimate, as we're going to see in a second, guys. And if you ask me what uniform you should get for this in this update, this is my #1 uniform I will recommend, guys. So my boy Mysterio is here. Awesome, thumbs up to my boy Mysterio. Next, we're gonna jump into the gameplay section. Hopefully you guys are gonna enjoy that, and hopefully, guys, I will see you in the next video. Thank you.
time better come correct. Ain't playing at your best, then you will get left. If it don't involve money, then I don't accept. If it don't involve money, then I don't